What's up, y'all? What's good with it, man? I know I got a Spider-Man shirt on like a Star Wars shirt on like a big dog. Ain't got no Spider-Man drip, but it's okay. So, hey.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there.
So, welcome,
Wonder if
everybody.
this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by.
Yo, what up?
What's up, little crowd roll in the building, man? So, this the Spider-Man No Way Home spoiler review as well as the Patreon preview. I'm about to pipe the Patreon back up. You know what I'm saying?
My sources tell
I'm
me
gonna
the
let
police are
JJ
now
talk to
looking
y'all.
at the demons, the primary suspects in the City Hall bombing. If that
Let
is
him
in fact
talk
the
to
case,
y'all.
I've seen it,
I
bro.
retract what I said
Yeah.
about Spider-Man not being to blame.
Yeah, I seen it. What's up, Isaac?
Partially responsible. Because the reckless manner in which Wilson Fisk was brought down directly created the void the demons poured into, like the poison they are.
https://www.patreon.com/djkillzownjones. I love it.
My friends, that's something Spider-Man never understood.
We're gonna let JJ talk. So this what I'm finna do. I'm finna pipe the Patreon back up, right? So if I get to 10 patrons, it don't matter what level it is, I'm gonna do a giveaway only for I'm gonna do a giveaway on the channel, and I'm gonna do a giveaway for my patrons. So I'm gonna lead this episode up. We got 75 videos that are not on the YouTube channel. 75, and I'm about to come with a whole lot more. So get ready. I want everybody to like and share this. Y'all can like and share this one. And we're gonna talk about the movie. So if you have not seen the movie, in the words of Sarazaku and Dollar Bill, get the out. But anyway, y'all, I enjoyed the movie, man, from start to finish. I just went to go see it again, so I picked up on everything that I missed. I got the gold and black suit on. They added that to the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna switch it over to the matter of fact, I'm finna switch it over to the nano suit, because they got the it's the hybrid suit actually. So this is
I don't have PS5, so I don't have the new suits.
Oh, it's only on PS5? That's crazy. That's something new that I'm just not learning. So, let's go ahead on and talk about it. Y'all seen the preview and everything else. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna get one more spoiler. One more spoiler alert. You got 10 seconds. Just to give y'all, fair warning, you got 10 seconds for this spoiler alert. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If Big Kills on your phone, and money still long, and the team is forever, ever strong. I'm gonna leave this one up. If y'all want to see the other parts of this playthrough, it's only gonna be on Patreon. So I'm giving y'all a preview of it. Here, I got my Cyberpunk preview over there. My playthrough over there from top to bottom. And I'm gonna have some more games over there, some more vlogs over there. So I just want to let everybody know before we get into it. So basically the movie picks up right after
Demons are getting more and more
Far From Home.
I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this.
Mysterio went out like a chump, you know what I'm saying? And he basically snitched on Peter, and it revealed his secret identity. And once he did that, it made Peter's life a living hell. So basically, he goes to Doctor Strange. Hold on, let me find where the Sanctum Sanctorum is, cause it's over here. Let me see here. Hold on, right quick, y'all. I gotta move the thing over. But basically, he goes to the Sanctum Sanctorum to ask Doctor Strange to basically make everybody forget that he was Peter Parker. And so
ruins the spell.
Yeah. So he ruins, thanks Isaac. So he ruins the spell by asking him to make exceptions to the rules. So basically he wanted everybody to know that he was, he wanted everybody to know, everybody who knew he was Spider-Man, he wanted everybody to know, but Doctor Strange couldn't contain it. It was ripping open the multiverse, and it started bringing everybody over from the the Spider-Verse, basically. Well, from the multiverse, but mainly the Spider-Verse. I'm gonna just say that. It started bringing everybody over from the different different universes in the multiverse that knew who Spider-Man was. So the spell didn't go through. Peter goes and tracks down. They was trying to get into MIT, but because Spider-Man was a fugitive, basically, they didn't accept him. They didn't accept Ned. They didn't accept MJ. So because they didn't accept him, he did the spell. He botched the spell, and Doctor Strange tells him, "Why don't you just go call? Why don't you just go and call the school?" And so he calls Flash. Now Flash is not the Flash of old. I don't think he gonna get his redemption arc or whatever. Flash is just this rich kid who is real preppery, a deep dweeby, and a scumbag, and he's hilarious though. I like him though. He's hilarious. He's a scumbag, but he's hilarious. And so he calls me, tells him to go meet the lady who is the head of admissions at MIT. And I don't know if that was Gail King. Was that Gail King? That wasn't Gail King, was it? But anyway, lady looked like Gail King. He catch her on the bridge. Doc Ock pops up from out of the multiverse. So they start fighting. And he basically got this suit on right here. You know what I'm saying? So he got the suit on. And they get the banging. Now, for everybody that's tuning in, this is a spoiler review, and we are at the Sanctum Sanctorum right now. I just wanted to show y'all that, give y'all context, but we can't get in. So, he said we locked out for real. This is a gangster party, and we can't get in. So I just want to let y'all know real quick. I'm gonna take a pause for the calls for everybody that just joining us. This is a spoiler review. If you don't want the spoilers, get the hell out. But anyway, back to what we was talking about. Let me go back over here. Where is the, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So basically, they get to the bridge, they duke it out, and Spider-Man's nanotech suit, saves him from, getting jacked up by Doc Ock. He saves the, head of admissions from MIT that's in Boston. Shout out to everybody in Boston. Tora Davis, what up? So basically, he saves her on the way to the airport back to Boston. And right as they get ready to go figure out what's going on, Green Goblin comes in on his glider and throws a pumpkin bomb. And right as it's about to blow up, Doctor Strange saves him and brings him back to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
I gotta admit, you were right.
A lot of people have been telling me that.
We're gonna let JJ talk.
But I don't want congratulations. I would have loved to have been wrong. Better yet, for those in a position of power to have listened to me and done something. They didn't, and I'm not sure they'll listen now. Unless concerned citizens like you and I
don't want to talk
make
over
ourselves impossible to ignore. Stand up. Take your city back. That's the only way we can ever be sure that justice will be done. That and listening to me every day.
I don't know why JJ is so hell-bent. Now, JJ came up because before we didn't get J.K. Simmons in the Marvel Universe. He actually has this podcast, and he...
You're not Peter Parker. I am as confused right now.
Get great reception up here.
What you mean? This is Peter Parker. So basically,
Boy, they really didn't want me going in.
JJ comes
Which means
up,
I'm going in.
is basically looking for Spider-Man. He done came up, he gets a whole bunch of money because he got the scoop of the lifetime.
MJ, I'm at the third location.
Back in the Saint
Apparently, it's casual
Torm.
mask day at the office.
Finally, a
Oh,
job
I'ma
where
let
you'll
him
fit
talk.
right in. Until you start with a face kicking.
Yeah, I have a feeling HR is not going to be too happy with me.
Let me get over here real quick. I gotta remember the button. So basically,
Nap time.
oh, too late. So basically, Doctor Strange gives him the black and gold suit. I'm gonna switch it back for y'all that didn't see it. He gives him the black and gold suit, and this suit basically can send people back to, you know, send the villains back to the Saint Torm. So the webbing basically sends them straight back to the Saint Torm, right? So he goes out and he finds an energy signature out in the middle of nowhere at a power station. And what do you know? It's Electro. So Electro's getting ready to barbecue Peter. And then, you know what I'm saying? Sandman shows up and saves, you know, because he's good at the end of Spider-Man 3, if y'all didn't know. See, Sandman was a villain in Spider-Man. He was the guy that was riding in the car for the dude who killed Tobey Maguire's Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben tried to stop him. So, you know, he teams up with Venom. And so it took, you know, Harry Osborn, who was the Green Goblin at the time, trying to avenge his dad. Wow, I'm getting beat up. He was trying to avenge his dad or whatever. And so he's still good. So this is like...
The gold suit is his black and red suit inside out.
Oh, it is? Okay. So, basically, Sandman helps him subdue Electro. He sends him back to the Sanctum Sanctorum. And meanwhile, oh, wait a minute, I skipped over part, but we're gonna just keep going. Meanwhile, Green Goblin pulls up to Feast, which is, Feast was only in the game. So I was like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? They did a deep cut reference to the game because we didn't see where she, you know, worked before. You know what I'm saying? So that was a nod to the game, and you know, they pretty much show the Feast Center that's here in the game, which I thought was a dope addition. And I forgot to tell y'all, Charlie Cox is back as Daredevil. If y'all want me to do I might do a Hawkeye review on Patreon or whatever. But anyway, basically fast back forward to, you know, to Feast. May says, look, since they gonna die fighting Spider-Man, maybe you can say, if before you send them back, because Doctor Strange, you know, always got the man with the plan. He gonna send them back, right? He said, man, she was like, you know, maybe nephew, you can send them back. If you can send them back cured, Spider-Man in their timeline won't have to put the beats on them. And you know, Peter is like, oh, word, okay, cool. But he didn't want to do it at first, but he said, you know what? You my auntie, I love you. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So he basically takes them back to Happy's apartment, which, you know, they was laying low once everybody found out who's, you know, Spidey was Peter Parker. Everybody came back to their crib, so they had to move from Queens to Long Island at Happy's condo. Happy's condo is that deal. So, you know, shout out to Happy, you know what I'm saying? And then this, to make matters worse, they had just broke up, but, you know, he still loved her, so, you know, Happy kind of simped for Aunt May and let him stay there. And she didn't basically brought the sentence to 6 to this man's house. So Peter brings them in there, starts working on the cure. Ned and MJ, they left with the box that, you know, Doctor Strange had or whatever, and Peter tried to steal. Peter caught Doctor Strange lacking, left him in the mirror universe or whatever, right? So they make the first cure on Doc Ock. Now y'all remember, if y'all watch Spider-Man 2, that Doc Ock is good also at the end of the movie, but he got pulled over right as he switched over. So he hasn't made he hasn't snapped out of it and gained control of the tentacles yet. So Peter helps him out first. You know, so after Peter helps him out, right? Now he realized, he was like, hey, I'm whole now. I got the control. You know, they work on a electric regulator for Electro. You know, Jamie Foxx is hamming it up like Jamie Foxx do. You know what I'm saying? Putting it down. Shout out to Jamie. And basically, Green Goblin was just waiting on his moment to clown. And oh, I forgot Lizard there too. But you know, Lizard's just kind of there. And we're gonna get into that in a minute. Lizard is there, but he ain't there for real. Like, I'm gonna just be real with you. Like, he's there, but he's there just to be a heavy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sandman is a heavy, but he's also kind of a tactician because he can use his sand to, you know, he can make walls and make whirlwinds and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is the versatile child. You know, Doc Ock, you know, is a tactician. Electro is your energy power man, and you know, ain't nothing really topping your boy, you know what I'm saying, Green Goblin boy. William Dafoe is a GOAT. So he says to Spider-Man as his spider senses goes off that, yo, you thought I was you really thought I had turned good or I was fighting? Nah, bro, this was a setup. So they get to banging. You know what I'm saying? They get to banging, right? Aunt May is telling Peter, like, Peter tells Aunt May to get up out of there. Book it. Get up out of there. Just don't stay behind. Run, get up out of there. So Electro gets Doc Ock up out of there by hitting him with all of his electric might. And so he gets your boy Doc Ock out of there. Doc Ock runs off on the plug. Right?
Minding your own business when suddenly, bam,
so
you hit a pothole, damaging your car and ruining your whole day.
Sleep it off.
So, you know what I'm saying? Spider-Man, you know, Sandman goes outside, starts clearing the block. The Lizard, you know, he had warned Spidey or whatever. And so he was like, yo, this ain't gonna work. You should listen to Strange. He was giving him a forewarning because, you know, Lizard is evil, but he's not ultimate evil like
so much for the
Green Goblin. Green Goblin get I'm talking about he get to putting the beats on Spider-Man. Now Spider-Man,
MJ,
Tom Holland Spider-Man ain't used to this, right? So he get to putting the beats on my man. He giving them, he choke slamming them, throwing them, knocking them down. You know what I'm saying? Like going off and just going ham on Peter. And then Peter got his ribs cracked. He get a couple of good hits in on Green Goblin, right? Lizard comes out of nowhere and say, you ain't running. And he stays back in the fight, right? Throws my man back into the to the condo or whatever, right? It looked like a hotel. This condo was bad. Oh, shout out to Tony, because Tony left behind like a 3D printer with an arc reactor in it, and at Happy's crib, like he stayed looking out for Peter, right? So from beyond the grave, so Electro was able to like control his power with the arc reactor, so his electricity from Spider-Man 2 doesn't overtake him like it did where he became pure energy and everything else. So I skipped over that. But anyway, Electro and the Lizard and Sandman, they turn the club up outside. The police getting overwhelmed. JJ getting hella footage and everything else like that. So they take the fight to the lobby. Green Goblin then broke his ribs, gave my man a concussion. And here come Mary Jane, I mean not Mary Jane, here come Aunt May with the fake cure, right? Cause you know my man wasn't finna go down like that, cause it's at this point I can't even call William Dafoe. He just Green Goblin. Like this is the GOAT. This is just the GOAT. Like ain't nobody like at this point I got to give him the crown over the Joker when it comes to movie villains. Cause like I saw it from a mile away. I don't even know why he even went for it, and then, you know, Aunt May, she grabbed her a little piece of the scalping off the, you know what I'm saying? Like she finna hit him, but it's, so he telling her get out of there, right? Peter is yelling, begging, he can't even talk because his head has been cracked, he's been choked out. It ain't looking good for Peter. Like Peter just got rocked. Like I'm talking about, he got rocked like rock. He got rocked. So you know he had to leave his sauce on it and talk Aunt May down. Aunt May thinks he's gonna do something. Nope. He comes with the glider, right? Now the glider doesn't impale Aunt May, but it slices her and then throws her out of the way, right? So she don't die immediately, right? And you don't even see the bleeding, but you know, he goes away, you know, Green Goblin goes away in Green Goblin style. He flies off, and after he flies off, you know what I'm saying, he did flew off through a pipe bomb. Now, you know, they both get up. Peter and Aunt May both get up, and then
MJ,
and
quiet here
then
now.
You
she
didn't get too carried away,
is
did you?
just running off
What they
and
did was
drilling because she
horrible, but
dripping, right?
you're not.
Her whole, like I'm talking about her whole front end of her stomach is cut open, but you know it's PG-13, so they had her like holding a little feast tote bag, and so she bleeds out. Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying, is like watching her. She was like, no, you did the right thing. You trying to save him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We did the right thing. Regardless to them being evil, we still did the right thing. We still trying to save him. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. So Aunt May telling them, look, you know what I'm saying? Just because they evil don't mean we got to be evil in the process. Now, he done told her that he had to go back, and he done messed this all up just because he wanted to get for everybody to forget he's Spider-Man. Which he did it in the comics and it worked. You know what I'm saying? And a couple times he didn't got, you know what I'm saying? A couple times people didn't forgot he was Spider-Man. But anyway, in here it's costing people's lives and livelihoods. So Happy pull up Damage Control, which was in Spider-Man Homecoming, right? They show up. They had showed up to the house, and then that's when, you know, Matt Murdock pulls up, right? And they show back up because, you know, they mad that they couldn't get him. JJ didn't call them, you know, snitching on them, 6ix9ine in them, right? And so Happy pulls up at the last second. He was blowing them up. He saw the security footage and was like, yo, why you letting them in the crib? You know what I'm saying? This ain't, pick up the phone. So he pull up, he see Aunt May dies, right? So he like, yo, I'm getting out the car, I'm putting my hands up. They got I'm talking about, they got AK-47s with extra clips, extra extendos on them. I'm talking about extendos as big as my arm. They walking. Peter is just standing there when Aunt May. He yelling for help. He like, yo, I need a paramedic. I need an ambulance. Something like, and Peter just like, she like, I'm just trying to catch my breath. Whole theater crying at this point,
there's a weird
right?
cosplay thing
Everybody and
going
their
on,
mama
or it's the
boo-hooing. You can hear the kids crying, the mamas crying.
Let's see if I can make some
I'm
friends.
crying on the inside because that was like, pause. Let me pause the game right quick, because you know this is a sentimental moment for me because you know what I'm saying. Rest in peace to Auntie Killzone. Like I when I first started this, she was the one, like, I recorded my first video, my first Hit Me Up, them first blogs that's from like 12 years ago, that's on his channel. You know what I'm saying? So this kind of hit home for me, but I had to be strong because, you know, Loopy was with me and my whole arm was just covered in tears, so I had to be strong. And so, you know, rest in peace to Aunt May, because that's hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. That was a hard moment. So he goes off, and you know, JJ forever the a-hole gonna get on there and say, you know, wherever Spider-Man goes, death and destruction follows, and when y'all gonna wake up, and he's a fraud, and he's this, that, and the third, and you know, just not putting no respect on my man name, right? So they go over to Ned, MJ, which is at Ned's grandma's house somewhere way, way far away. Like, I think she off in Staten Island somewhere, just far away from all of the action. And she finna hit the button on the box, and then Ned, when Doctor Strange and Peter got to fighting, he stole Doctor Strange's ring. Now, Ned had already said earlier that it was what was I finna say, that magic runs in his family, and y'all know, if you know the comics, Ned is actually supposed to become the Hobgoblin, right? So, you know what I'm saying? It gets real. They panicking, and he just waves his hand, and he realized that, yo, I am magic. So he's able to use the ring that Doctor Strange uses with his magic to open a portal. He opens up the portal, and they see Peter, but he off in the distance, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. So basically, Andrew Garfield from Amazing Spider-Man come through the portal, right? MJ don't believe. She like, it's Cap. But they like, yo, we been looking for Peter. We can't find him. He been all over the place. I've been looking for him. So they open up, you know, they have a little moment with the granny, and the granny about to pass out. And she proud that Ned is magical, but she also like scared because she like, this ain't Peter that been coming over my house. This is somebody else. So, you know what I'm saying? They open up another portal, and Tobey Maguire walks through the portal, right? The audience is going nuts. I'm going nuts. Loopy going nuts. Everybody going nuts, right? Everybody is going nuts in the movie theater. So, at this point, it ain't got real, right? So they find, you know, Peter crying up on top of the school from the beginning of the movie. You know what I'm saying? And basically, Peter, you know, he's angry at this point. He's broken. You know what I'm saying? It's no coming back from this, right? So, you know what I'm saying? At this point of the movie,
Peter,
they giving him
legitimate auto repair business.
Explains where the demons get all their vehicles. Trucks, ambulances.
Exactly. You shut this down, they'll have a tougher time moving around the city unnoticed.
So basically, they giving him the pep talk. They telling him, you know, they understand when they made a mistake how they lost somebody. So you know, Andrew Garfield, Spidey, you know, Amazing Spidey, basically is giving him the you know, the story about how, you know, what happened, how he lost Gwen, and then, you know, he tells us how he became a killer. Like, he kept being Spider-Man, but eventually he just started giving folks the beats. And so once he started giving folks the beats, he didn't, you know what I'm saying, he was just laying them down. He said, yo, I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, I keep trying to stop these people. They keep killing people that I love. They keep jeopardizing the city. I'm getting blamed for it. They breaking out the prison. I'm about to I'm just gonna start laying them down. So if y'all remember, pause for the cause. Y'all remember, right? The Morbius trailer, right? When y'all go watch the Morbius trailer and pause it while Morbius is running past, like he's taking his jacket or whatever off and go into vampire mode. It says murderer on the side of the thing. So I'm finna get to it, right? I'm gonna come back to that, but just remember what I just said right there. So Spider-Man is basically in the Amazing Spider-Man is BVS Batman, right? He's the DCEU Batman. He Ben Affleck now. He's just murking cat. So then, you know, Toby comes in and says, yo, what'd he say? He said, man, look, I lost Ben. It was Uncle Ben. It was my fault. I chased the dude down and I got what I wanted. He died, but it didn't ease the pain. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They like, yo, we gonna team up. We gonna make this right. Cause at first, Peter like, you know what? These y'all problems. I should have sent them back. Strange was right. I messed up. I'm ready. I'm tired. Y'all better send them back or I'm gonna kill Green Goblin. Like, Green Goblin gonna get these hands. I'm beating him with my bare hands. And I'm gonna throw him off the Empire State Building. It's only crack. You know what I'm saying? And now me and Loopy had a conversation after the movie, right? So I said, you know what I'm saying? This had me torn, like what I would do in this situation, because you know I'm a Christian, right? So you know vengeance is whatever. However,
harder for the demons.
And easier for the DA to build a case against them.
If I'm let me not incriminate myself. Let me not do that. Back to the review. So, what I'm getting ready to say is, if somebody run up on you though, you and your family, it's your obligation to defend your family at all costs. That's what I'm gonna say. So, it is your God-given, U.S. given right to defend yourself. You know what I'm saying?
The enemy of my enemy is... Okay, the people in the top floor apartments are really annoyed with you right now.
Back to the review. So they go back to the high school or whatever. They go downstairs in the lab. They cook it up. They cook up the you know what I'm saying? They cook up the cures and everything. And basically they getting ready for war, right? They get ready to cure everybody and send everybody back. That's the plan, right? So Toby and Andrew, they tell Peter, yo, bro, you can't murder him. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get him right then when it happened, so you can't murder him. We don't do revenge. You feel me? So promise us that you're not finna go off the deep end, right? Promise us. Promise us, right? He say, all right, I got you. We got the cure for everybody. Let's go. So then, for a second, I was like, okay, wait a minute. Now, it's finna get gangster, right? It's finna get gangster, because Tom Holland, Spidey, right? He calls JJ, right? And JJ, he like, yo, we are about to pull up. We pulled up. We at the Statue of Liberty, and they putting a Captain America shield, because you know, because of Captain America, they make him be the great big hero or whatever out of everything, right? So, you know, they put you know, this statue up there, right? Not a statue, but they put a huge shield on the Statue of Liberty, right? So, you know, I'm just sitting there like, yo, he put a date and an address on it. He said, yo, we got the box. Y'all want the smoke? Come and find us. So then we get this little moment. We get another moment of all three of the Spider-Mans like talking about, you know, Toby having the organic webs, and then we get a little laugh, hoo hoo hee ha ha ha. Then the fight starts. So at first they getting rocked because, you know, Tom Holland's Spidey know how to work as a team, but Toby and Andrew, you know, they getting mollywopped by Sandman, Lizard, Electro, and it's starting to look like the plan ain't gonna work. So they, you know, they basically have the Lizard. Toby has the Lizard knock over this scaffolding or whatever and land it into Sandman. Sandman makes a whirlwind around Electro. And while I think about it, I think Electro just kind of he want to be down, but I don't think that Electro really is, his heart ain't all the way in it, right? So they get it going, right? And they get Sandman, right? Sandman gets cured. Electro is putting the beats on Toby and Andrew, and he pretty much knocks Toby off the thing. Toby falls down, and you know, Electro is electrifying Andrew Garfield's fight, right? Doc Ock comes out of nowhere. It's like, yo, I got this. So he throws down Toby. And then he takes the arc reactor out of Electro and puts the nullifier onto Electro. So Electro down for the count. So then, you know, Tom Holland Spidey goes in trying to get the Lizard. The Lizard then you know, found the portal because they threw the box back into the portal to get it away from them. But Dad couldn't close the portal, so they run out. The Lizard gets cured. They pull Doctor Strange back into the fight, right? He been out the movie for like an hour. And you know, he's like, yo, we got it under control. So then Green Goblin comes in and basically he blows up the box because he's trying not to go back home, right? He don't want to go back home with Toby. So they get the banging. So he starts throwing bombs everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Blows up the scaffolding and everything else like that. MJ and Ned fall. Tom Holland goes at the MJ. He gets intercepted by the Green Goblin, right? Almost gets impaled. MJ still falling. And y'all know what happens next, man. Andrew Garfield Spider saves the day. The whole crowd went stupid. The crowd went. I said, man, she ain't finna die. I ain't even worried about it. So he got that redemption for basically breaking Gwen's neck in Amazing Spider-Man 2. So, you know what I'm saying? They get the shield comes down. Doctor Strange, Kate gets summoned to Ned. Ned floats to the ground. Doc Ock. You know what I'm saying? What up, good vibe? What happened? Doc Ock gets Kurt and Electro to the ground. Sandman is inside the statue, right? So the shield falls off the new shield they was putting up falls off of the Statue of Liberty. What up, bruh? And then the sun rises, right? Doctor Strange trying to hold the spell back, and Merry Christmas, bruh. Doctor Strange trying to hold the spell back, but he can't. And the multiverse, the rips in the multiverse start opening, and
we're gonna overwhelm those Sable agents.
Basically it's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's going all the way down, right? So Green Goblin and Tom Holland Spidey get to banging again, right? And Peter wants to kill her. Peter starts putting the beats on Green Goblin, and I'm talking about he ain't pulled no punches. He beating them mercilessly. He so cold stunner super. I don't even know. Like, he flipped them over in the air with the webs and then brought him down by his torso and cracked his back. He's still going. He picked him up with the web, stand him back up with the web. He started punching on him. I'm talking about.
You say hi to my kid?
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he started punching on him, right?
Blow it up.
Just throwing bows. It's a Lil Jon song somewhere I can pull up and sync with this when the Blu-ray come out. But anyway, he picks up the glider and he finna stab Green Goblin in the head, bro, with the glider. Like, he just the fire is in his eyes. Like, he just want to kill him because he killed Mary J, right? And you know William Dafoe, he's like, I struck the blow, but you killed her. Ha ha ha. I can't even do it. But the point is, so Toby comes and says, wait. He holds the glider and makes him put him down. But he had this extra long, like, guillotine knife, stabs Toby in the back. Toby is just on the ground bleeding, and then Andrew Garfield throws the cure, stabs Green Goblin in the neck. Green Goblin is cured. Spider-Man swings up to Doctor Strange. He say, yo, cast the spell the right way. He said, man, but ain't nobody gonna remember you. I can't hold everybody back. All the villains coming through, all the Spider-Man coming through. I can't hold nobody back.
I'm about to eat.
What's up, LP? What's up, man? He like, yo, I can't hold it back. He say, man, cast the spell. I'm finna go kiss Mary Jane real quick. All right, pimpin'. Godspeed, Spider-Man. This the last time I'm gonna see you ever. I'm gonna remember you for right now until we come out with the next Avengers movie. And so, you know what I'm saying? He he does the spell. He kisses MJ. He daps Ned up. He tells him, yo, I'm gonna find y'all. I'm gonna make y'all remember me. Whole theater just boo-hooing. I'm doing a spoiler review, so it's the end of the movie. So if you don't want to hear the spoilers, come back. Come back. I'm just gonna say it one more time. This the end of the movie. I went through the whole movie. So everybody forgets MJ, Ned, and Happy are saved, but you know, Happy is still mourning not MJ, Aunt May's death. He's still mourning Aunt May's death. And you know what I'm saying? It was everybody was boo-hooing. But the day is saved. Peter, you know, has to move out of the house or whatever, or he's already out of the house. He gets an apartment. We assume he gets a job. He's taking his GED test because he got to graduate. I don't think they let him graduate, so he had to take the GED test so he can get into college, and he got to go get a job.
Wonder what's up.
And so then the movie ends, right? Mid-credit scene, right? Now, remember I told y'all that Morbius runs past a poster of Spider-Man, right? Now they threw us off with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but I think it's Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and Morbius because Oscorp is in Morbius, and Morbius quotes Venom. So the mid-credit scene, y'all saw, y'all don't have to watch Venom Let There Be Carnage. Spoiler alert, Venom beats Carnage he eats Carnage, kills Cletus Cassidy, and then he goes to Tijuana to go on the run because the Life Foundation is looking for him. So he in Tijuana learning everything that happened from this bartender in Tijuana, right, or Mexico, right? And so after he tells the whole story, right, he gets transported back because the spell, you know, got cast. Everybody went back. Toby, Andrew, everybody went back, and everybody forgot that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So they know. Toby and Andrew know that Tom is out there, but everybody else forgot. Green Goblin, Electro, Vulture, everybody's forgot who Peter is. So Peter got this new apartment, got the new suit, he's out being Spider-Man. He got him a little Spidey app, you know, like he got in the game. They not doing nod to the game. They got him a little Spidey app, you know what I'm saying? So let me see where the Spidey app is right quick. Yeah, they got him a little Spidey app. And, yeah. So, Venom gets pulled back and Eddie get pulled back, but a piece of the symbiote is left behind in this universe. And see, the symbiote is able to remember what happened, right?
A sidekick, the Black Cat, a curvaceous young lady in leather. Not the kind you bring home to mother. And then it turned out she was a thief. Big shock, right? Well,
let JJ finish talking.
And let me make a prediction. Spider-Man's going to give her a second chance. Is it because he's naive, a thief himself, or is he just thinking with his web shooters? Spider-Man, I know you're listening, so let me issue a warning now. As the old saying goes, lie down with cats, get up with fleas.
Oh, Lord.
My intern is yammering in my ear again. It's dogs. I thought it was cats. It doesn't matter. The metaphor still applies. Dogs, cats. Go at you.
Alright, so then at the second end credit scene is really the trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So I'm going to spoil what if for y'all. Doctor Strange Supreme Doctor Strange is on the team with Uatu and some other Avengers. I'm not gonna tell you, go watch it, right? And Doctor Strange Supreme is from another part of the multiverse because Doctor Strange used they used the Infinity Stones. And because Doctor Strange cast that spell that ripped open the multiverse, and because on Loki the multiverse is already unstable, and those cracks were brought over because of that spell, now Doctor Strange has to put everything back together. We don't know who the villain is. He goes and recruits Wanda. And he finds America Chavez. She gonna pop up there somewhere, cause America is very, 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 very powerful. Like, she could punch through universes with her bare hands. Like, she ain't got no extra powers or nothing like that. But she gonna be teaming up with Doc Strange, Wong, and Scarlet Witch. Baron Mordo is back. You know what I'm saying? He got dreads now, whatever. And yeah, so it's like it's going down. So, man, this movie was it lived up to the hype. It was everything I needed and more. You know what I'm saying? And I just fell in love with it, man. I fell in love with it, and I can't wait to see what's happening with these next trilogy of Spider-Man movies. They talking about it's gonna be Amazing Spider-Man 3. They all in this now. We know that Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, Venom, and Morbius are all in the same universe. So it's about to be 2 Spider-Man movies. It's gonna be a Marvel Cinematic Universe Spidey, which is Tom Holland. And they gonna team up again. There's gonna be a Spider-Verse movie with all of them, and maybe even Miles.
off streaming.
So, not yet good vibes, but soon. But I'm on here like I do it anyway. But it's finna be crazy. And the movie lived up to the hype. Go see it in IMAX if you haven't seen it. If y'all just not tuning in, like I said, this is a spoiler.
Okay.
This is a spoiler review and a Patreon preview. So I wanted to show y'all the new suits and then do some of the side quests because we're gonna jump back into the story. Like I said, it starts off at $5 a month. I got 5 different tiers. You can get music. I'm gonna be adding podcasts on there. I got, you know, merch on there, and it's 75 videos that's not on my YouTube channel. They on here, and I'm gonna announce it here. I'm also gonna be having a YouTube membership pretty soon too. So if you don't want to get Patreon, I'm about to have them YouTube membership as well. I'm working on the logistics for it, you know, so y'all just bear with me. It's going all the way down.
What's the situation, officer?
Another set of bombs rigged by the demons. Disable the primary device, then use the arming key to kill the secondary.
Giddy up.
So like I said, Spider-Man the remastered is on there, Cyberpunk is on there, I'm gonna have some other games on there. I got vlogs on there, reviews on there,
does that thing get podcast?
all types of stuff on there, man. Like, you know, I'm about to go through the archives and get some never before seen joints too for y'all. So y'all make sure that y'all are tuned in, man, and subscribe. If I get 10 patrons, right, I'm doing a giveaway on the channel and I'm doing a giveaway on Patreon, man. So tell a friend and we getting it in. It's Big Kill Zone on your phone and money still on. If I had to give it, I gotta give it a 4.5 out of 5, man. Only reason why I ain't give it a 5 out of 5 or a 10 out of 10 is that I wish it was just more. It wasn't perfect. It was some plot holes and stuff everywhere that I'm not gonna get into. But you know what I'm saying? It was truly amazing and breathtaking. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. You know what I'm saying? It's a good movie to see with the fam. It's a good movie to see with your lady. You know what I'm saying? Just go have you a good time, man. Go have you a good time, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and stuck through to the end. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe for the one time. Hit the notification bell so you can tell when I upload and go live. Shout out to everybody that came through. It's your boy. And after I finish this mission, we out. We gonna come back with the rest of the game. So I hope y'all ready. We still got the rest of the main story, and then we got the DLC. If y'all want to watch my playthrough on Spider-Man Miles Morales, that's up on the channel. It's a playlist. You can watch the whole thing from top to bottom, and it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Oh shoot, I gotta find them bombs. Where the bombs at?
Snipers, look out!
Whoa. Woo! Why is he not running? Come on, boy. The bomb's finna blow up. What you doing? That boy going slow. Why you ain't? Hold on. There we go.
Those snipers. They could go after the police.
Whoa. Why is my man going slow though? Woo! Dang. Got him.
My team will dispose of the bomb. Great work, Spider-Man.
Happy to help, officer. Stay safe.
And I think that's it. Did we get all of the... Yep. 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 This gonna be the last... We're gonna get this last one, y'all. And then we got all of the demon crimes. Let's go find them real quick. I'm gonna switch it to one of my other... what's this? Oh, that's the MK. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch to my other suit. My other favorite suit. Other favorite two suits. Since we doing that. The Toby suit, man. What y'all know about the press 1 in the chat if you played the Spider-Man on the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2.
My guest today is a man.
What's up, Common Court? Got that boy Common Court in the building, man. We getting that guap. We getting that guap. Woo. You know what? I gotta make that drop for you. I told you I was gonna make it. I gotta make it now. I ain't got no excuse. Hold up.
On a tourist bus. That's a New York reality tour for you.
But yeah, man.
I'm getting the guap for real now.
Yeah. That boy getting that guap. Let me see. I think we got everything up on here, man. I got all of the side missions. I got a couple more side missions that I gotta do. Let me see here. I think I got all. Yeah, we got a couple more. We gotta do some challenges and stuff like that later. But what's this? Custom waypoint. Yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed this Patreon preview and the spoiler review of Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm finna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little swinging in that Andrew suit real quick. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, like this video. Like I said, when I get 10 patrons, I'm doing a giveaway on the channel, and I'm doing a giveaway on YouTube. So spread the word. I'm leaving this video up. You know what I'm saying? Spread the word. It's going down. Y'all subscribe to the Patreon. It's $5 a month. I got 5 different tiers. And let's get it. Yeah. Oh, well, you can run it back, Common Court, if you want the spoiler review. I ain't, you know. Like I said, the movie was awesome. I didn't know you were streaming. Yeah. Oh, you gotta hit that bell, my man. You gotta hit that bell. When you subscribe, hit that bell and hit all notifications, so every time I go live, y'all get all of the notifications. That's how that go. When as soon as it hit your phone, hit your email, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hit your beeper, your Nextel chirp. You know what I'm saying? To sum it up, the movie was awesome. If you ain't saw it, go see it. And I'm finna get up out of here, man. I gotta get up. Get to it, and I'm getting up early so I can watch Hawkeye, and I'm gonna have that review on Patreon. The season review of Hawkeye will be on Patreon. I'm gonna download. I'm gonna be live, but it's gonna be live. But basically, how all the other ones are gonna go, I did this one to get the rest of the side missions out the way, and then we're gonna get back into the story. Basically, from here on out, all the Patreon videos, once they go up, once the live is over with, they go up on Patreon and they get taken off the main feed. So y'all make sure y'all tune in It's Big Kill Zone on your phone and money still long, and the team is forever ever strong. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you're just not joining us, you know what I'm saying, run that mug back. And we out. Peace.